Welcome back, guys, to Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected, where last episode, after recruiting Tutu by retrieving his mirror, we took the 11 Pond Spectres to 1-1, who asked us to retrieve his lost memos. We then witnessed Nene and Kino's power of imagination. After helping Shushu with her tree-climbing pursuits and learning of Riki's thoughtful help with Nene in the past, we invaded the Ignis stronghold and reclaimed Winward's memo, bringing our Pond Spectre squad to the full 12, and after bringing Pororo, the final favourites, we now continue with our Gran Dell quests.
Hi there.
So you found the ingredients. Thank you. I always have some help. Such a big relief. Miss Melia is such a talented lady. I'm honoured that you think so, but you were the true inspiration here, Nene. Whether you apply the stimulant to the wheat or not makes an enormous difference. These fields produce cream wheat, you see. They're packed to bursting with deliciousness come harvest time. But that's only if they've been carefully tended to. I don't want you walking off with fistfuls of the stuff, but if you find any that are ripe for harvest, you can have them. Think of it as my thanks for helping out. You've been a fantastic help after all. Quest complete. Sapling, amulets, etc. Are those for Kino? New collection points are available at Halcyon Wheats. Interesting. Okay, so we just made these things spawn for vegetable-based things. Cream wheat is now obtained. I'll do a little bit here and there, right? Okay. That's the last piece of Hoverstone. It's right where we need to go for our main quest. Upon Spectres Till We Cry, we'll wait a little bit for that. Investigate the airship in the vicinity of Alcamoth's main entrance as well. Looks to me like we are kind of... everything's right next to our story point. So that's where we should be going. Everything's there. Ah. None of these seem to be the high-end here that I need. Well, we have many lead-ins to different areas. Lots of different people running and walking around the place. You never know, one of them might just be out here randomly and I'm just not seeing it, but Gran Dell Resident is Gran Dell Resident to me. I guess it might be story time considering that's where we're pretty much going. So with that said, let's look here. So we can level up some stuff. We've got obviously points to do such thing at this point. How many points do I have? 96,611. I think I've got quite a lot of points. I don't need range. Burst Den releases latent power, reducing the defense of enemies in range. That's a big AoE. Only available in Elemental Burst, of course. We've got Wind, which is AoE, if I remember. Discharge inflicts area damage. Boost agility is straight damage. We've got Ice, which is close range. And then puts a dot on. Shield effect's only 10 seconds. Ether damage down as well. Like, I think I'd rather go, like... I'm not really using Hypnotize. And technically, you could switch out water as well for ice. And then maybe put in Burst Den, but maybe not. But it does lower the Ether defense, which means you can do more damage. And of course, upgrading it will make it better and last for longer. Or at least do more damage after all. Lowering the cooldown itself is pretty good. I've got so much AP that just spend it. Let's get ridiculous summon bolt. I can lower the cooldown on summon Coffee a little bit as well. Oh, the recovery of allies' HP there is so small. But I could put Spear Break and Starlight Kick as well. Force Topple. So many options. You know what, I'm just going to level up what we've got there and thingy at the moment. So we've got Summon Copy out to full. Summon Bolt can do really big single target damage now. I mean, if it works, it works. 100,000 for you. We haven't even thought about, like, changing stuff. Like, positionals that you can't position for. I think I want to upgrade Light Heal with you, to be perfectly honest. Oh, 2 Monado Arts. There we go. Purge's already done quite a bit. Let's do a bit of Buster, Shield. Let's just level up a lot of his stuff, because he's got it all equipped after all. Doesn't hurt to spend a bit. Physical ether damage down. Mother Eater, his power consumes enemies including any buffs. We'll just level them up somewhat equally then. I basically need to go back to the shop and buy lots of other stuff, don't I? Because I've definitely defeated more of the guys. So I can definitely get more next tier things for people. I'm not even looking what these do. I'm just leveling them up because they're the base equipped stuff. So that's one thing I could definitely do. Before we move along. Don't you tempt me, Nerfist Necropolis. Trying to get me to go into there. Yeah, upgrading Buster, we've seen lots of mech on. Yeah, I know we haven't seen mech on, but that's not the point. It's still straight damage.
Oh.
Damage is good too. Right, we have 7 coins to spend, so I'm going to get Earth. I'm going to get Light Heal, because he's NPC and he's using that actually quite a lot. Shaker Edge. Backslash, that's free for you. Get Shulker Smash. Mile down. Hammer Beat. We just have to defeat more guys to get them up after all. Right, new art manuals have allowed you to attain a new level of arts. Oh, okay, now you're telling me. I mean, you could have told me that like when I first bought them. Right, so I will be wanting to upgrade Summon Earth in the future and get more dot damage going on. Because that's where the good damage is. Does she have the full combo? No, she does not. Well, she did for a second. Right, big aggro gains, etc. for you. I will take it. Hey, Gelgar, what are you up to? And I guess now we make our way over to our land of danger. Will it suck us into the quest or not? We're going to start on Seal Island. It did not suck us in yet, but moving slightly in that direction will suck us into there. That's just an eye it's showing me there. Yep. No matter what, I can't do the quests because we can only do the main quest. It was in my way. I also need 1 enemy kill to get me to 75.
What is happening over there?
Miss Melly, look! Ahead!
The fog.
Huh? Fog beasts?
Here they come!
No time for deliberations. Let's go, Shulk.
Got it!
They're spreading out.
Come on, beast!
They're getting to new places all the time.
Fighting spirit is mine!
Right, but now we should have all the dots. This is our newest strategy. We put all the damage and time over effects on our enemies and watch them melt.
And not come back!
Shulk. The fog beasts were meant to be confined within Alcamoth.
I don't think that's where those ones came from.
What do you mean?
The rift made normal monsters transform into fog beasts.
Oh no, Gran Dell.
Ah,
What is matter?
the Armus could turn into fog beasts.
Meh, no one to picture that! Must hurry to rescue!
Yes, we must hurry. But man, Melia's got a brain on her to instantly realise that that's exactly what that could mean. You know, that's crazy. Also, I haven't locked myself out of quest now, have I? Just saying, because now things might go... The fan may be hit by a certain amount of poo. Back over there, so that's a bit worrying. Okay. Ah, the typical we must hurry but first side quest. Well, the difference is the side quests are literally here. As in, this is the area of the side quest. We're just basically walking to pick up some stuff first. But yeah, she's just instantly bring that to that. Linked the two together and there we go. So where actually is this airship in the vicinity of the thing? Is it in Alcamoth? Oh, that could be it. God, it's actually in Alcamoth, isn't it? Right, well, we'll get back there soon. We're going to go have a little jaunt into a surprising location.
Ahoo!
Oh-ho! Now, I don't think any of these quests are timed quests, but... I do wonder what we'll find in here now after first facing... Sir Fog-a-Lot. I'm guessing we can't see the location of the quest until we're in the actual area. Yep. So it's actually very close by. I could have actually fast traveled into here rather than gone up the thing. Do. Is there any enemies here? Oh, there are. There was definitely something foggy flying that way. I've assumed this is one of the airships that Helmaline meant. Now, where are the parts we need? Ah, this seems right. We ought to move on. Alright, so where are we at with our quest now? We are continuing to look for airships quickly before we return back. There's bog beasts flying about. Ooh, he's got an interestingly different kind of eye to him as well. Equally, we are at the actual level to be able to do this kind of thing. This one's on the second floor. Is that thing hunting me down? See, I'm unsure of my memory. Didn't these things used to move before? Escalate me. Can I really walk up here and be fine? Well, that's another beast. Don't know what level it is. And other things all around the place. I've got to actually go over to there. I presume this is one of the airships that Helmaline meant. Now, where are the parts we need? Where are they indeed? Ah, seems right. We ought to move on. Press buttons. Alright, so the last one is... Oh, I actually have to go out that way. Onto the struts. Ah, the memories of walking Alcamoth so often. Back and forth at different times, looking for another NPC that might have a quest. Or a new NPC for an affinity link. Ah, those were the days. Snow towels. So it looks like we managed to fight the very low level one. But slowly, it seems the goal is to convert more and more actual beasts. To continue whatever invasion is going on. I presume it's one of the airships that Helmaline meant. Now where are the parts we need? Nothing over here. Hey, Melia, how about over there? Nothing here either, it would seem. What about you, Nene? Mema, negatory. How looking over there where Kino is? Mema, Kino found it, just like Kino expect from Kino. Talk about tooting his own horn. Wow! What is it? Is there something behind us? Kino, spit out problem. Big, huge dino beast. Memories, man. Hi. That one seemed different from most Alephia. Did it just come to watch? There may be something to what you say. Was this the last of the airships that Helmaline spoke of? Should be, yeah. We'll need more parts than these, but I don't think we'll be able to scavenge any more this way. That sounds like go back time to Kino. Melia, something wrong? No, it's nothing. We should hurry back to Helmaline. And for completing our little side quest that you think are just a gather quest, we get some incredibly pertinent bits. Interesting bits. Alright then, back we go by the look of things. I'm just wondering if there's anything inside here. Not a thing. Well, fixing up the junks, return to Helmaline. We will get on our way. I guess I will just warp over by the look of things. Bionis Shoulder. We have to go all the way back here where there's no quest marker because, of course, we're going to the Gran Dell approach. Because, of course, we're in a different area, so it's not going to show us that. Let's warp. Find out if the Armu really are being controlled by the eye that's so far away. Oh, interesting. The game's telling me there's a boss because, of course, it's put the shop right out front. Oh, brave caps now, eh? Oh my goodness. Gear that's actually better for people? Stop with these blatant lies. I haven't been able to buy gear for ages. And gear for them. Boots! Yeah, how to tell the boss if the guy gets moved over here. Basically it. Tells me everything I need to know, doesn't it? Alright, let's go to legs and boots, really. Oh. Here's the good days. Anyone can wear, like, what's the difference in weight? I don't actually understand that. Probably something I should look into over time. I don't know. Right, let's buy one pair of Raffica legs for Shulk and one pair of Alcyone bottoms for Melia, maybe? Because, of course, you used to be only able to wear certain tiers of armor, but they changed that. Very obviously. Alright, some Raffica boots for Shulky boy. Getting more physical defense would be quite nice. We're gonna buy some nice heavy boots for Melia too. And gloves. Buying you the heavy tier gear. So for our Nopons, we don't seem to get anything, but it does give slots. So it's interesting how their gearing works. Alright, let's quickly equip that. You figured he may as well open up his shop? Time being what they are? Sure. Yeah, Alcyone bottoms and knee-high boots. But we're going with 2 pairs of Raffica boots. It's an interesting design we've got going on now, but now we have all these things accessible to us, which is beautiful. Shulk's going for a nice futuristic bottom pants look currently. Very sleek. Bottom pants. Right, where is it? Quick step 4, increase movement speed by 25%. Lovely. What else we get? Debuff, resist 5, resistant to all debuffs. That sounds great. Aquatic cloak, reduces the detection range of aquatic monsters. Increases HP of store when being healed by 24%. What else do we want here? Spike defense is pretty good. Sleep resist, but we got straight debuff resist. Yeah, now we've got all these slots open. Eva defense actually giving different values all across the board. A lot of extra gear there. And we get EVA Defense 4 up higher, Sam. You're going to put EVA Defense, why don't you put the big ones on? Makes more sense, doesn't it? Okay, sleep resist maybe. Strength up 4 for you. Sapling gear by a ton. For a Kino over here. A better weapon too, but without the bonuses? No, there we go. I still haven't equipped you yet because we don't really need to. Alright, you're still at the top tier of your weaponry by the look of it. So that's fine. Technically, buying more gear is not a bad thing right now. Yeah, now we're getting into the proper Xenoblade-ish gear, aren't we? Where everything will look kind of interesting. Let's put it that way. Enhanced version of the high-end army armor. So either one of these is free weight. Unless I'm going with this tier. Made from material once used by the Machina. Let's get Shulk looking all kinds of crazy now. Shall I give him the full Raffiga style? Shulk's getting the whole deal. Ollie's ignoring the fashion option. His cruel punishment on everyone else. Hey, I just want to see what it looks like. I mean, that's... I have to ignore the fashion option. Look at that. That is a pretty cool outfit. Like, legit? Who's going to complain about this? That's very nice. I guess I'll put a spike defense on for now. Now, Shulk on the meantime. I mean, that actually comes together really well. What are you talking about? This is really nice. This is very nice compared to what was the original Xenoblade Chronicles 1 year. That's quite cool. Be like, no, it's not cool. It's to me. Oh, look at him. He's future warrior now. That's because I put the sets together. Yeah, that's kind of true. Got 2 Raffiga helms. Whoops. When did I buy 2? Whoops. What else do I want? A quick step doesn't have to go on boots. I thought I had to go on boots in the past. Right, what else do I want here for you? Let's get you spike defense as well. Well, I'll take that. All this gear seems pretty good. I mean, I could go with one of these if I wanted to get a little bit of extra defense on her. Let's go with martial artistry. Get a little bit of extra defense there. Why not? And let's move in a battle with our cool-looking new warriors. Ah! Shulk actually looks like an endgame superhero now.
Your instinct was right, Melia.
Yes, although the rift's influence is spreading far too quickly. Ratson, are you fine?
Miss Melia, these Armus, it was so sudden.
You can explain later. Let us do the fighting here. You should seek refuge.
Right you are.
Hi, Armus.
Stop those Armus.
Yeah.
Bad Armu. Go to bed without din-dins. Kino, show off launching skills.
I was wondering when I get spend money on armor. These leg armies don't stand a chance, and we all know it. I think one's dead, right? But we're just killing their beasts of burden, which isn't exactly good.
Thank you for that.
Was everyone all right?
Yeah. No major injuries to speak of. All thanks to you, of course.
Kino accepts a year's supply of sweet wasabi as reward. Real hero pun never has compensation. Where it say that?
Shulk. Was it the rift's expanding influence that's responsible for our Armu's transformation?
Looks like it. We saw it happen before, too. Regular monsters turned into fog beasts, just like that.
That suggests more fog beasts will appear if the rift continues to spread its vileness. Consider, with the size it was before, the rift's effect was limited to the area within the capital. But now it's getting wider.
One moment. In that case, if the rift keeps growing larger,
All monsters everywhere could be changed by the fog.
we must find a way to fight back.
We'll need those research notes for that. Let's head for the lab.
Right.
I mean, why can't the, Oh, and all of a sudden loads more quests appear. Why couldn't the Fog King, at least if you're going to take over the beast, somehow level them up too, right? That makes sense.
Hey.
Oh well, let's hand in lots of other quests. You come bearing Hobblestone, I see. That'll help with the cleanup a lot. I don't really want to stay here forever, but it'll be nice to make the place that little bit more tolerable in the meantime. For another thing, it seems to me to be a good deed to leave it neater than we found it. An old tumbledown and derelict. I'm sure the people who once lived here would hate to think of their old homes as overgrown piles of rubble too. In any case, the area should be getting a lot nicer very soon. It's all thanks to you. I really appreciate it. Hope I was of some help. Yes, we were magnificently over-leveled for that. But I'm just following the quest above me. I'm following what Xenoblade taught us all. Which is, essentially, if you get a quest, you do it as soon as humanly possible. Otherwise, bad things could happen. Gotta remember everyone's names, to be honest. See when we're starting to actually have to figure out who's who. Well, there's other quests. The kids have a quest again.
Hello.
Oh, this is the worst. Maybe Gran Dell just doesn't have any. Oh, it's you. Can I ask you a really, really big favour? I assume from their expression that this matter bothers them. I've got Celine and the gang helping me pick flowers for a grave, but we can't find the right kind anywhere. It's the dawn smile I'm looking for. It's a really pretty colour and it actually does look like the sky at dawn. They say it grows in high up places with a lot of sun. I thought Lamentation Ridge would be a good bet. But the guards warned me not to go outside the Gran Dell ramparts because it's too dangerous, so now I'm stumped. It's the only flower that'll do for the grave. Oh, please could you look for some dawn smiles for me? Please? Right. Quest levels. See, this is a weird thing as well. The quests are like way ahead above of the recommended level for the story NPC enemies. Which is kind of crazy. Level 69. 3 dawn smiles needed to be picked up. Thank you so much. I'll go ahead and make things look nice around the graves. It's all ready. I mean, also with this gear that we've managed to gear people in. I've never had any gear match so perfectly instead of play one. So it's just beautiful.
Hi.
Actually, I have somewhat of a matching set. I think those boots go with the top as well, even though they're different. I guess fixing machina is just like repairing normal machines. I wish I knew someone who was good at that. Oh, Shulk. We need you and your futuristic style back again.
Hi.
Hey, could you hear me out? You see my granddad's a machina. Does that mean that you're, No, I'm just regular Homs. I guess Granddad isn't actually my actual Granddad. Well, he helped me when I got separated from my parents during the war. We've been together ever since. Alright, okay. You must feel like you owe him a lot. Yeah, also because when the Armus turned into fog beasts and attacked, he shielded me with his body, but his leg got broken. Hey, mister, you know machines and stuff, right? Could you fix my Granddad? Repairing a machina? Maybe the first aid kit from the junks would help. Really? That's great. Please do your best. I'll owe you forever. I guess he'd be have some knowledge of that, considering. Granddad helped me when I lost my mum and dad and had nowhere to turn. So this time around, I want to be the one to help him. No problem. Leave it to me. Mr. Shulk here will be finishing quick snap. Only because you've got my back, Nene. Only because you've got my back, Nene. Right, finding the actual high-end tier to talk to cook this food isn't really going well.
Yes.
One moment the Armus were docile, and the next they started tearing up the place. There was nothing we could do. Nothing. I can't take this anymore. Uh-oh. I know she was already kind of fragile because of things that have taken place. So that's a bit of a worry. Right, a quiet moment here has popped up. Requiring Kino in the party. That's change equipment is essentially what I'm trying to do. So let's check it out. Oh, nighttime when it's clear. Sorry. Quiet moments all around. To be honest, I guess a lot more have opened up now.
Oh, such very depressed.
What is it, Kino? Has something happened?
Miss Melia.
Why the sighing? It's unlike the bright, bubbly Kino I know.
What? Kino not allowed to be moody? It's sensitive, especially at age of now.
I see. Then I hope you'll forgive me. So something worrying you? Anything you care to discuss with me?
Doubt if can help. But maybe Miss Melia have some advice.
Oh, very well. In that case, I'm all ears.
Kino follow Miss Melia and Shulk calls Skulky-like to come with.
Yes, quite.
But at start, Kino never think Kino come to such very far away place. That why, when Kino leave, Kino not say bye-byes to Mama Pon. If Kino come back now, there's sure to be heck to pay. When Mama Pon angry, monster look like chew toy. Just thought of remember makes mood go plunge.
Did Oka really have such force of character? But don't fret. It's only because she worries about you. That intensity is nothing but a sign that you are loved dearly, Kino.
Miss Melia sure.
Yes. I'd say she only scolds you because she cares.
Mama Pon get angry because love. Kino not really understand.
Look at it this way. Kino, you are her beloved son. If you were hurt, Oka would be sad, would she not? Therefore, when she scolds you, it's to try and ensure that you don't put yourself in harm's way. So, do not think it cruelty.
Kino no. Everything resolved if Miss Melia just asks Mama Pon to tone down harsh when angry at Kino. If do that, even Mama Pon may become a bit gentle upon.
No, that I cannot do.
Mama, why no?
You really need me to explain. Isn't it the mark of a hero pond to take responsibility for their own actions? At least I believe Ricky did, to an extent. If you wanted to come with us, you should have asked Ricky and Oka's permission to begin with. Don't you think that's what a hero pond ought to do?
Mama!
You'll find as you go through life, similar situations may reoccur. If they do, and if you act the way you did this time, nobody will acknowledge you as a true hero pond.
Mama! Miss Melia's so stern. Kino admit defeat. Sneaking on the boat was naughty behavior.
Kino, once you realize you have done wrong, you must reflect on it and rectify it as soon as you can. If you let the chance slip you by, you may not get another.
Kino got it, Miss Melia. From now, Kino promised to never follow friends or sneaky skulky again. We'll follow friends proudly.
Oh. It seems I didn't explain properly after all. What you did wrong was to cause Oka undue concern. So you'll have to accept your punishment, put time into self-reflection, and next time, simply do better. That is the behavior that will let you grow on your path as a mighty hero.
Understood. Kino promise.
I wonder if he really understood.
Maybe a little. All these not on. Every time something happens, you just see them all queued up, like, and everyone's having a quiet moment, and you just got like 12 nop on. Oh, we're waiting somewhere off camera. Right then. Let's go, Melia. Let's find this med kit. I'm guessing it's up here after all. Well, that's odd. What's the matter, Shulk? The kit's missing. I could have sworn I saw one right here. Do you think someone took it? That could be one explanation. I hope this turns out to be nothing. Oh, Shulk, look. There's something lying over there. Huh? So there is. Looks like some kind of note. It's an inventory of military goods and it's signed by the person in charge. Sulfus, I think. Maybe? I may be wrong, but I do think there was a guard by that name in the regiment. According to the inventory, he's meant to be working to recover material from a number of caches on the Bionis Shoulder. Maybe he was the one who took the kid as well. I don't think we have any other leads. Does the note list an itinerary? It might be in Nerf's necropolis. It's the only one on the list of caches without a tick next to it. It's decided. Let's head there and hope we do not miss each other on the way. I don't want to go there yet. I've got level 78 quests to do there at some point. I'll be too tempted to explore everything again. Oh. Stop sending me out to these places. I'll go. I'm going to warp to here. Actually, there's a quest right here. People not liking pink on Shulk, by the way. People only want Shulk in his default gear. Think of all the games where I never move people out of default gear. This is why. Because as soon as you do... This is why. Who we found here? Mithril? Oh there. Are you not the fellows who were aboard that vessel? Ever since that blasted thing came down, the fish just haven't been biting. I suspect it's upset the monsters too. They've been getting very tetchy lately. We can hardly sit back and wait for the fish to come to us, can we? Poor Hamlin is practically wasting away thanks to this fine mess. At least in Gran Dell we had the luxury of having a lake nearby. What I'm trying to say is that your arrival has made our lives miserable and I'd like you to take some responsibility. It's the Paggles are the problem. Be a sport and hunt down a few of them for me. 3, let's say. That should at least give me a bit of breathing room to fish. Take out 3 clamoring Paggles in the area of the lake where the junk's landed. I guess I can do. Well then, get to it. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. Except they're fish, so they're very hard for me to get to. It's always been irritating to try and get these fish. Oh, maybe not then. They're specially appearing Paggle friends. Well, everyone's got good gear now. Or better gear, let's put it that way. $15 later.
My world is not easy.
Let's stay focused.
Did Nene knock off socks?
$15 later.
Now you shall witness our power. Nene, take you on myself.
Everyone, do your best.
So right.
I'm really feeling it.
Ether is flowing through me. Manifest yourself. Manifest yourself. I'll never get used to this feeling.
Never stood the slightest chance against our power right now.
Everyone, stay on your guard. Oh, Inspector Honor. Summon.
I'll just launch from range this time.
Mr. Shulk, Ether is flowing through me.
Probably a little bit easier with how fast the thing dies after all.
A rather advent manifest yourself. Nene, pound them into pollen.
What a bad battle.
Just watching the health tick away
Have to brag to dead upon once Nene get back.
is always kind of crazy. In the blink of an eye, an enemy is defeated yet again. Just load him up with dots and watch the HP crumble. Never even had to fight an acid Hooper in the end, no one asked me to.
Greetings.
Oh there, so you've defeated the Paggles, have you? Good work. At long last I can cast my mind back to fishing. I better come back with a good haul so that Hamlin won't have to sleep on an empty stomach. Alright, quest complete. 40,000 in cash. Job done.
Greetings.
It's a small miracle your ship's still in one piece after the way it came down. Still, I worry whether that thing's doing harm to the water somehow or other. Leaking toxic fluids or what have you. I mean, that is a fair worry. Right, I was going to warp to here and then head upwards. Because it looks to me like those items that are marked on the minimap were quite possibly... Oh, wait a second. No, I've just messed up, haven't I? Because I've really got to go from the other side, haven't I? Because if I'm jumping over the point, then the jump would be from the other side. That is where the jump exists. Do you think the soldiers around Gran Dell are currently going on a massive culling mission of all monsters? Because they need them partly for a food source, but equally... Yeah, it's going to be up there. Yeah, it's all up top. Not down there, all up there. The fastest way to get there is from the old Expedition HQ. No, it isn't, because that's actually below everything, so that's not helpful. I'll take that, though. Fastest place is through Zen's thoroughfare, isn't it? Take Blaze. Could put that on and get some extra fire. Or play as Melia. We summon Bolt to boost the ether. And then hit them with dot after dot after dot until they suffer. I should probably take out the giant level 69 guy that was around. If you remember. A named guy next to a load of bunnies. Get myself some more tokens. And I really need to get Mr. Pterodactyl up in the sky. I wonder if playing as Kino would be a lot easier to get him down. Probably. Any more named beasties? I'll take you on for coins so I can buy books to get crazy leveled skills. Where's the guys here? Ah, here they are. But no one's named. No one even wants to attack me. So I will take all 3 Dawn Smiles and check that that quest is now done. So that's sorted. Got to go to Nerfus Necropolis before heading back then. And still haven't got this done. Where's Fad? Where is Fad? Right, we've got 2 quests in here. One is level 78, which probably means we can't do it as of yet. But we'll find out. An area that's actually of our level as well. Oh, this music, man. Dismal Umya. I think we're gonna have to go fight it. I'm probably gonna have to pull some extras as well. I mean, I don't have to, but I'm gonna end up doing it. This could be bad. We'll find out. I'm probably getting beaten up about now. I don't know. Director Act now. I'm targeting everything that I don't want to target now. I've still got this. Looks like I'm never going to run out of this, right, isn't it? That was pretty flawless. We just... we nuked everything. Got dots on everything. They died slowly. It just kind of worked, didn't it? That was weird. Don't think we've got anything new here. Will-O-Wisp Staff has higher low-end damage. Already had one there before, however. I want to go in here. Oh, there's a guy here.
Yes?
Yes, I'm Sophos. What do you want? First aid kit. I see, that was your boat, wasn't it? In that case, I have a request. Would you please let me have the kit? Many of our warriors have been wounded fighting fog beasts, and we have no good substitute for real medical supplies. I know I haven't earned this necessarily, but I ask you nevertheless. Won't you help me care for my comrades? Oh, explain the real reason? What? You want to use all the machina? Oh yeah, wait a second. I just remembered. Rather than treat a comrade wounded in battle, you waste the kit on one of those cowardly swine. My apologies, I spoke out of turn. It was unbefitting of a warrior to speak so emotionally. I'll return this to you now. Just see to it that it doesn't go to waste. Okay.
Yes?
I know what I said before may have sounded harsh, but there's no need for you to worry about us. We'll find some way to land on our feet. We always do. That was a bit strong. I'm waiting for something to jump on me now. Oh, well, bad a thing. Those who are curious might reap rewards. Double attack 4. I mean, you'll never see me. Don't aggro them! I'm standing very still. Yeah, he aggroed them. Okay, how do I deal with this? Miss Melia might be about to die, so... I mean, if they all get dazed, then I could live. And they all died. Okay, we just went all in. And then ended up destroying the entire room. At least I didn't level up from all of that. Entire room successfully defeated. It's too bad I'm guessing nothing will actually need me to have arachno ears and silk and whatnot. Alright, well let's peer in here. Okay, whatever. So you're gonna tell me there isn't like a gigantic spider down here waiting to like creep out of the air? Oh my god, there's a guy down there. Something down there. Should we leave this for now? I'm scared of that. Yeah, so this is definitely not a boss room, no. It's definitely not a boss room. I'm level 75. The quest is level 78, which means the boss is probably level 78. I mean, we can always find out. Or we could not. I mean, we'll come back when we're level 78. I was like, I'm pretty sure I know the end result. I'm pretty sure when I walk up to that, a gigantic spider is crawling out. And then it's going to eat my face. So, I don't want my face being eaten. So save first. You don't have to save, it's Xenoblade. Remember, simply the fact is that it's Xenoblade. You don't have to save at all. You just respawn. But I know there's probably no point. I'm being booed. I've got a quest to complete. Can't view that quiet moment yet, still. That's the entire reason I descended from the top. Okay then. Well, if I'm not allowed to go there, I'll go to here then. Where's the guy who wants to make the food for me?
What is it?
Welcome back. It's good to see you're still in one piece. You what? You encountered Telepia. You're lucky to be alive. You say you just flew off that incident. Phew, you had me worried there. Anyway, about the parts? Thank you very much. I'll make good use of this. That much I swear. I'd also be happy to lend a hand with fixing the junks when the time comes, so call me if you need me. Quest complete. Despite encountering Telepia, you found some useful parts for more we needed. I've punched above higher level enemies before. I just don't feel like it when it's a spider. Or when it's most likely to be a spider. I want the spider to die. I want to squish the spider ASAP.
Cut.
This is the first aid kit, so I could use it to heal Grandad. That's awesome. I'm so relieved. Thank you. I was afraid that if we'd had to run away, Grandad wouldn't have made it without his leg. I didn't want to be alone again. Alright, I've got to get it together. This isn't the time for crying. I've got to go and cure Grandad. Thanks a million, mister. Come see us sometime. I'll introduce you to Grandad. I bet he'll like you too. Another quest complete. Alright, some replica stuff. I will take it. Any more quests appearing on the board? Get my days pluses. And then, like, do you know where Thingy is? Poms, Hyantia, Nopom. Just like with your little party, many races are represented in our small community. And each of them has their own little habits, rituals, lifestyles. It's endlessly fascinating, don't you think? But of course, there are similarities too. For example, even we Machina wash our faces in the morning. Are you surprised? No? Tech gets dirty, screens get dirty, glasses get dirty. Meh gets dirty. Alright, well, okay. We need to find this random person. I've still not found yet. Level 78 quest. Alright, hand the Dawn Styles over to Nestinor. Where's Nestinor? Where's he gone? Still ask Fanning Gran Dell to prepare the dessert. It literally says find the ingredients and a shirt and a chef. Could be the fans off somewhere really weird. Right, Kiddo's not here at the moment, so let's change time to a little bit later in the day. Where'd the kiddo go? Oh, you went to the... Oh, that makes sense. That does make sense. Gone to the graveyard already, which is kind of dangerous to go to be perfectly honest. How far into 75 am I, by the way? That's a question. Alright, before I go that way, let's check to see if this is maybe activated now. Nope. Who's this? Hanging out with a Nopon over here? Just a standard Gran Dell residence. None of them are called Fad. Bartholomew's here. Huh. What do I do to catch lots of fish too? You're watching them fishing, are you? You get a giant turtle to beat the crap out of you. That's what I do. Who are you?
I see.
Ah, Levian. My brother was always the quiet type and so gentle, but he always stood up for others. I really looked up to him. And if he hadn't stayed behind to help me escape, I wouldn't be here now.
Hello.
Hello! Wow, supposed to be the Dawn Smiles, huh? Thanks so much for finding them. A lot of people died trying to get the capital back. One guy was someone I really looked up to. He was strong and kind, sort of like the brother I never had. I actually wanted to find the flowers by myself, but I guess I can always do that next time. I really Lovely though, thank you. I'm sure this made him happy. Another quest complete. Miss Melia can never stop looking at her feet. You found the dawn smiles vowed to his trouble. Nessanor place him on the grave and pray solemnly. Thank you very much, kiddo. Alright, well, by the look of it, we've pretty much done all our quests again. But are a bit lost for certain other things. Mainly Fad. I know, does Fad sound like a male high-end tier name to you as well? Or am I projecting? I just don't know.
Yes?
Shall I buy these and then find out what they look like? Because they're really cheap. Looks like they're an armor set after all. Very crap, but obviously they are looks gear. So if I were to put that on, let's take Shulk as an example. Ecru type. Oh, that's a set we've got. Monado style 1, Monado style 2. Colony type 2. Airif type. Prodigal. Oh, these are the stuff we just unlocked. Like he's some kind of weird Dragon Slayer guy. Of course, this will also involve looks that were unlocked throughout the game. So those are gloves. I mean, you can make him look really samurai. Let's put it on. Let's put on the red gear because people identify Shulk and red. You end up making him in some kind of like knightly dragon slayer. So we've got Dragon Slayer Shulk. It's a bit weird to be honest. What does that look like for you then? Of course. It will never let me down. Metal metallic skirts. It's resort style as well. Which is the stuff we unlocked before. And enemy style. Well look, we got a very fancy armoured red Shulk now. Who actually doesn't seem of this world anymore. To me.